It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the reigning Super Bowl champs and the Pats under the lights on Monday night.
From the area known as lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Oh, some strong running. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here's the Chiefs offense for their first possession, and it's Patrick Mahomes at quarterback.
There's a lot of good to watch in the game last week, wasn't there? I mean, he did throw 2 touchdown passes. That was impressive. And he's so close, isn't he? The 3 interceptions killed him and his team. That was costly. But if he just cleans that up a little bit, there's a reason for optimism with this team and this passer.
And his first pass is incomplete. Looking for Traylon Burks that time. And it's second down. And here, Charles, is a look at the inactive, some of the guys that are out today due to injury.
Yeah, and this is where the preseason work comes into play for some of those backups. It's not just them getting some experience on the field, but preparing each week in practice as if they were going to play. And when you have guys like that on your team, you've got a chance for success when the injury bug hits.
In motion right, that's Burks. Now Mahomes. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's not quite going to get to the marker. It'll be a gain of 8 on 3rd and 10. Give him now 1,062 catches in his career. And I'm looking at the list here. That ties him with Andre Johnson.
And I wonder if he ever wrote Andre Johnson's name down and that number and said, that's where I'm trying to go. That's what I'm trying to get to. If so, congratulate yourself. You are there. That means you rank amongst the best that have ever done it.
So here are the Patriots now backed up a bit to start their first drive. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 1. May now off the bootleg. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Baker. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. On play action, May. And he rifles one incomplete. The Patriots at 1-5, really struggling here to start the year. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another 1st down.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that.
You like that?
Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, do I have that dagger play? Do I have that play and just finish them off right now? Because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
First carry now for Ramondre Stevenson. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing here is May. Forced out to his left. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 9 yards that time.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the 1st down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
He finds Douglas complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Looking to throw, May. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's May. And that's incomplete. The secondary, Charles, much maligned during the week. They didn't have their best game in the loss last week, but a nice play there.
Yeah, and I just know what they went through last week. I mean, ever since that time, their pride was hurt. They kept getting reminded of it in the local media, had to watch it on tape, and, you know, the coaches just got after them. They came in ready to play.
That is caught, and he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll throw with May. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Patriots put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Picking up where they left off before the open week that they had last week as they won going into that. And no signs of being stale.
No, and that's really big for them because there's a trust factor that goes into this. Because what often happens, if you win the game before your open week, you usually get more time off. But if you win the game before the open week, get more time off, and don't play well the next time out, that goes away. So they're making a statement that they like that time off.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Chiefs offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And as you see on the graphic, he's right up there with the best in the league when it comes to throwing touchdowns. Currently 2nd in the NFL at this point of the season. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Yeah, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook that can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Christian Gonzalez in there to break that one up. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Well, you look at this Patriots defense. This unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. So back onto the field come the Pats for their 2nd drive. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree because when you get that open week after a victory, It does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film, just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
On the out route, Dobbs brings it in. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. How about this first quarter for them throwing the football?
This defense has zero answers for what they've seen so far with the ball in the air. I'm not sure how they're going to change things around, but offensively, I keep attacking. I keep throwing the football until they make me change.
To throw, it's May. And a big loss here as he's taken down. That was Nick Bolton rushing in and burying him behind the line.
I know there would be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Call it no gain there. They've got a ways to go now on third down. To the air, May. And that will be incomplete. Good coverage on the play there by Nick Bolton.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just one first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
In motion right goes Adams. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice, consistent gain.
Over the middle into the hands of Burks. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 12 yards and a Kansas City first. Here's Mahomes to throw. Now throw right side here going to be incomplete. But you look at this Patriots defense. This unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
They're in the bottom 10 in the league. I mean, when you look at their talent, you would think that they'd be much better. Overall, I don't think there's any question you'd have to say that they've underachieved.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. To throw, it's Mahomes. And that went to the right side and incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
So the Patriots coming out now. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Setting up the screen for Cook. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. That's complete to Baker. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Kind of a dangerous throw there. He's off balance when he gets rid of it. But this is all about a quarterback knowing what he can get away with. And that time, it turns into a completion and a healthy gain as well.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Straight ahead at Stevenson. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 41.
But, partner, if the defense isn't going to adjust and they keep giving them those 5, 6, 7-yard runs over and over, they're likely to run it the whole way to the end zone. They'll be more than happy to take the yardage available and save some of their other plays.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with May. He finds his man complete. That's Hodges. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. Even though they didn't get it, probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you punt the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience, the longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means it's got a better chance of being blocked. So you're taking a chance either way. I like the fact they went for it.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd.
Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a first down now, playing behind the sticks.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Mahomes now to throw. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. The Chiefs on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4. From midfield, here's Mahomes. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. Here's Logan Cook now to punt this one away. .42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Patriots take over. New England's offense set to go. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Here's a 2nd and 8. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. On a slant, connects with Devontae Adams. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. That's caught right side by Worthy. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards the pickup there.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Chiefs first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
If you're dealing with stats in your contract, those are the types of plays that will not help you at all. In fact, they're going to hurt your yards per attempt, your yards per catch. That's not good for him.
But so important for the offense's success, right? I mean, you have to have those plays.
You're exactly right. You only got to get 3 yards, and that's what they needed, and they keep the drive moving.
Mahomes going to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Throwing now is Mahomes. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Now Mahomes. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Butker's kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
They start the drive with Cook. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Here's Cook again. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Cook up the gut. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Throwing here is May. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Baker. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And they'll run the toss here with Stevenson. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Back to the ground, this time Cook. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Two minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. Back to throw here. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Palmer.
And the Patriots are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target.
Cook diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all.
And it was James Cook capping all of that off with a touchdown run.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now here's Mahomes. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes
on the out route. This is Adams with a catch.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 37. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
Mahomes to throw once more.
And brought in downfield by Burks.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Again, he'll drop to throw. It's caught here by Adams. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
2nd and a couple.
From the gun, it's Mahomes.
A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And he wisely will throw that one away. Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's 4th down. Butker's kick here is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now.
So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we have reached halftime here.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense and running back James Cook heading onto the field. And they love to find different ways to get in the football. We know that. And you can see he comes into this week second in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And Cook has it left side. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And Stevenson's going to have a Patriots first down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line. Up the middle, it's Cook. He'll get this to about the 38.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
They'll throw with May. And this is Cook with the grab. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Here now, third and a yard. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need one. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. From the shotgun, May with it. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 38. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They run it again with Cook. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. 9 yards on the play and a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And down inside the 15 he goes. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's May. And that is incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Now a handoff. Stevenson. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
From the gun on 3rd down is May. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Drake May, his 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Patriots take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now.
So that drive spans 13 plays and a 9-yard run on the end of it. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. To throw, it's Mahomes. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Mahomes now to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
The Patriots offense and Drake May headed back onto the field. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends.
They go play action now. May.
Throw left side complete. That's Hodges. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost be...
Now the red challenge flag makes an appearance as Andy Reid wants a second opinion. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch, because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
First down, here's the run with Cook.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
From the shotgun, it's May.
And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack.
Nick Bolton, his 2nd sack of the night.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
The Patriots send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line.
And the Chiefs offense ready to go again. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. They'll set up a throw. Over the middle into the hands of Burks. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 36. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. So it looks like somebody may have forgotten the snap count, and a 5-yard penalty ensues. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. The false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Looking to throw is Mahomes. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Now it's Mahomes again. It's complete. Burks gets by him, and now a little daylight. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a 1st down. One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You're watching the NFL on EA. Back now in Foxborough. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs get a bit closer. So this now a 9-point difference. You figure the book here says kick the extra point, make it a 1-score game.
Now, you and I have seen coaches get overly aggressive in this spot, but I agree with you. Kick it here and get back within a score.
And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for 1 here. And it's good, so that will get them back within 1 score. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. New England trotting into place on offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. To the air, May. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hodges. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Oh, a fake on the jet sweep as they run with Cook up the middle. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They'll come up 2nd and 7. To throw, it's May. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth quarter deficit. Now, this series could very well determine our outcome. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2nd down and 8. Now Mahomes. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Xavier Worthy, 44 yards. And the Chiefs have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So part 1 of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make a play.
Mahomes will throw for it. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done. Get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
What a way to wrap up the week in the NFL. All tied on this Monday night as the kick is away. And able to get this out to the 25. New England's offense set to go. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown. All tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Throwing here is May. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, May. Throw left side complete. That's Baker. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. This 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. There on the stop was Leo Chanel. Here's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's May. Got Dobbs over the middle. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 28. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They'll look to throw now on first down. That'll be complete to Cook. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Second down and a little more than a yard here. He'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Third down, here's a run by Cook. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Again, it's Cook. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple, down to the 15-yard line.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions. They need a yard here. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. On play action, May. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th.
They converted twice on third down that drive already, but couldn't make it a third. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
And this one is right through. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
The Chiefs offense and Patrick Mahomes headed back onto the field. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. There's a nice move. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Now here's Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
Anthony Jennings, the outside linebacker, dropping him for a loss of 6. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
To throw, it's Mahomes. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Butker's kick here is good. And we are all tied here in the final stages. So a big kick to get this back to even. Yet now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get into overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you. But you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
This is 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Here comes 2nd down. Here's May. That's complete. It's Cook.
Nice, well coached, a team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
That's complete to Baker.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
They'll throw with May. He'll get this to Baker.
Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Here's 1st and 10.
Again, this is Cook looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Final minute of play. Here's 2nd and 10. Straight ahead at Stevenson.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
They run the counter with Cook. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. They run again on 1st down. Cook.
We can't be totally sure that that was by design, but we do know that a lot of kickers like the ball on the right hash in order to kick the field goal.
And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So now this one's going to rest on the foot of their 2nd-year kicker. This to put an end to a wild Monday night. And he got it. The kick is gone, and a fantastic finish here on a Monday night. And it'll be a good time in the Back Bay tonight. The Patriots have won the football game.
Oh, we all just got a heck of a show, partner. This was a close game for a long time. Close at half, close down the stretch. Home team finds a way to get it done, a narrow victory.
Yeah, they finished with a flourish, didn't they? Because there were times where each side looked like they were the better team out there. And the outcome was in doubt for much of this game. Every snap seemingly more important than the previous one. Great effort from the guys visiting. But in the end, how about those guys in their home stadium finding a way to win?
So for New England, it may not be too late to salvage their season as the win moves them to 2-5 now on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.